And we're live on the Resistance once again. I'm Jamie McNichol, the Southern Sentinel.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
And joining
We're
me as well,
live.
joining
Where
me
the
always,
fuck am I? Oh, there I am.
and joining me always is Damien Maynard. Damien, before we get into the live stream, man, let's just break things down, shall we? 30 cities across America are now currently under riot. It's no longer a protest in America. It's a complete fucking riot.
It is, absolutely. It's fucking insane. And
It is.
even my town, even the town that I live in, okay, and we had we were the town that Dylan Roof shot the people in the church. That's my town. That's where I live. So, and this shit didn't even happen when Dylan Roof shot all those people. All right. So, for this to be happening here, for me, is kind of crazy. All right, because that it's just not the way that our community acts. And
Well, you spoke to me off air, Damien, that you never thought this was going to happen. And last night I did say to you on the last
no, I
night
said that on air last night. Absolutely.
I said to you last night on the show that it's coming to your town or to your area. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I actually didn't think that would happen because this community is we're a very close knit community. All the people in this town know each other. They really do. Like, it doesn't matter what part of town you live in. We have Charleston is probably like 250,000, 300,000 people. All right, it's not it's not a small place, and yet it is at the same time because people from other parts of the city come to my part of the city and they buy things from me on their way home from work, and like I work in a convenience store, so I know people from all over this city, and uh, and it's insane to think that there's a part of the population that will go downtown and break things and loot and fucking put cars on fire. That's fucking insane. All right? Like, that's unacceptable. If you want to go and protest in the streets and take over the fucking courthouse or whatever it is, that's, I'm okay with that. But when you start breaking the windows of restaurants that I like to go to, and you start looting the places, or that's fucking stupid. What are you fucking doing?
Right.
The government is at fault here. So blame the government. That's fine. But stop fucking with us, the people, the fucking small businesses that are operating in the area. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Yeah, well, let me jump in. This has escalated so quickly, so fast, because the tensions had built. And not only that, and check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Some of the cities or states, I should say, where these riots are now occurring, their county or their state, the police officers weren't even trained to battle a combat or be equipped to handle a riot situation. Most of these police officers haven't been trained properly.
Look, here's the fact. I don't care how many police officers you have. If you have thousands and thousands of people that are going against everything, like all rule of law, let's just say all rule of law.
Yeah.
Because,
let me finish.
You have a few hundred officers that are going against those thousands of people. You can't fucking. There's no. There. I mean, You're
Yeah,
outnumbered by a lot of people.
we know that. We know that, and that's the point I was making.
So,
But
so it's not
well,
that they don't
let me
have
speak,
proper
Damien.
training. It's
Yeah,
that they're
Damien.
not supposed to have to go against all these thousands of fucking people. They shouldn't
No,
have to do that. We should
no.
we should be okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Damien, let me speak. You, I need a break here.
This is
Right?
fucking crazy.
I know it is, but let me speak. When I was doing security training, I did technical response that taught me everything in every situation. Right,
Yes, that I get. I
right,
understand that because I've been through training myself.
right. I've been through technical training in every situation that you can name manageable. Right.
Right.
I know this firsthand because my cousin is an Australian Federal Police officer, which is the highest ranked police officers here in Australia, which is like the sheriff.
Right. He's Fed. He's like the FBI in the United States.
Yeah, right. So myself and my cousin, we've been trained in technical response big time. Right now, yes, you're right. When you got thousands upon thousands of people in a community charging at you in a fucking not a protest, a riot. A riot. It's
It is a
no longer
riot. It's a fucking riot. That's what it
right.
is. It's not a protest.
Every
It started
state,
out as a protest, but that's not what it ended up as.
no,
And it's
uh,
ridiculous.
and
I
you,
abhor the people that did that. All
right.
right? I just
And
want to
here's the
say
thing,
that.
yeah. And here's the thing: no matter which country you live in, you're going to have less law enforcement than the community. It's a given. It's a given fact. That
Yeah, and that's good. That's good in some cases. I will fucking grant you that's great in some cases. All right? I can go out to the woods on okay, cuz I'm a rainbow. And if nobody knows what rainbow is, rainbow family is a gathering of people who gather in the national forests around the world and around the world, not just here, but around the world, all right, to celebrate peace and community. And we build cities inside the forests around the world in every fucking country. It doesn't matter what country. We go all around the world, all right? And we promote peace and love and community, and there can be 50 or 100,000 people at a gathering, all right, and then the police come in, or the federal marshals or whoever, and they try to get us riled up because they're in there, and that's not going to happen. But sometimes they want to try and close off our ability to have our gathering, and you have to stop it. So I've done that. I have been part of somebody who peacefully, without guns or rioting or anything like that, made the police go away because they didn't have a right to stop people from coming into a publicly accessible place
but
of
this
their
is
own accord. All
but
right.
un,
So
but unfortunately, Damien, this is different. What is currently happening
it
right
is
now
different.
is
I grant
way
you, it
different,
is different.
right? Because it's now escalated over to the UK. They're protesting about what's currently happening.
Yeah, and why? Because they don't have a fucking hand in this. The UK
No,
should shut the fuck up.
it's an agenda, Damien. Black Lives Matter. It's going to.
That's fine, but the UK should shut the fuck up because they don't have a hand in this. They don't
No,
have
what?
police. They
Let me.
don't
Let me.
have police brutality the way
I,
we do.
yes, they do
You know what I
so.
mean?
Yes, they do so. Yes, they do so, Damien. They have brutality. Yes, they do. Same here in
I'm
Australia.
saying in the fashion that it is in America. I'm
yes, they do. Oh, yes, they do.
on a
Oh,
large
yes,
scale. Really, on a large
yes,
scale. You think so?
yes, yes, they do.
Okay,
Yes,
then they have every right to fucking do that.
right. This is to be honest with you, Damien. Take the right out of it for a second and just look at it for what it is as a protest side of things. This is a protest to make the government accountable on the government officials for that state or town accountable
For what they do wrong. Yeah, I
and
fucking guarantee you.
and kick out the corruption of law enforcement because
Yeah.
you do have bad cops in the law enforcement all around the
We
world.
don't need police if the people stand up for themselves. That's the whole fucking point. We
And
don't
this
need
you
police. We can
right,
stand up for ourselves if we so choose.
and
I'm
that's
not
right.
calling a police officer if somebody's breaking into my house. I'm going to
That's right.
shoot the motherfucker. All
That's
right?
right. That's right. And that's what this if you look at the protest side of things, not the riot, that's what the message should be about. That is exactly what the message should be about. Right? But what it became a stage event riot where there's paid provocateurs in every freaking situation that's currently going on, burning shit down, burning cars, looting, everything else, right? And this is going to spread like wildfire. Now, it's only going to be a matter of time before this riot happens here in Australia. You want to know why? We got the Aboriginal people that get freaking beaten by cops, right? But here's the thing. I think what it comes down to too is that too many people, whether it's on a black or white, they've been playing victim for far too long, and yet they weren't even involved in the situation. They play victim by blaming their upbringing. It's not fair for them, right? I said it last night. Everyone has a destiny. Everyone has a path to choose. How you get to your goal, that is up to you. But everyone has a consequence in life, whether it's a good consequence or a bad consequence. What it comes down to, not enough people are taking responsibility for their own actions. Right? They want change. Well, they fucking got it now, and it's going to be a radical change like you've never seen before. Right? We had a pandemic lockdown. People are still currently in lockdown situations. Well, now they've been doing this shit. Imagine what the lockdown is now. It's fucking martial law in some of these cities right now.
Absolutely.
And you think...
Thankfully, my city is not one of them. I'm so glad for that. You're not joking at all. So
No.
I'm glad that my city's not under martial law. Because do you really think that I'm going to obey your fucking curfew? That's not going to happen. I don't give a fuck about your curfew.
And that's another thing I want to say.
I'm a grown man. I don't have to fucking... You're not going to tell me that I have to fucking be at home. That's not going to happen. Fuck you.
And that's another thing I want to say too is multiple cities now are currently under curfew. Where Damien is, where Damien is, they've got 11 p.m. curfew.
There's still people out driving around, so you can shove that curfew up your fucking ass. Because there's still people out and about. That's what we do. Okay, we don't care about the news.
Salt Lake City has activated a curfew from 8 p.m. tonight, their time, to 8
p.m. Ours is 11 p.m. till 7 a.m. That's what it is. And I really just don't care about that curfew.
Salt Lake City is 8 p.m. tonight to 6 a.m. Monday morning. They are literally they literally want to clean out the whole freaking area, and they got a curfew. Now, here's the thing. He's the
You
exemption.
can't lock people in your houses for 2 fucking days. Fuck you. I'm going to go do what I have to do every single fucking day. Fuck your curfew.
I get that.
And I told you, and as I told you before, Salt Lake City is a Mormon-run city. It is owned by the Mormons. It is like the Mormon church owns that city. They even helped build the what is it? Fuck! It's the most popular fucking religion in the world. The it's the Italian fucking run. It's the Italian. What the fuck are they called? Oh my god, I feel so stupid right now.
You're talking about the moment. You're talking about the like the 7 Day Evangelist or something.
No. It's Rome, Italy. What is it?
Like the Vatican.
Yeah. What is it? It's what's that religion?
The Mormons. That's like a.
No, the Mormons are based out of the U.S.
I know.
This other country, Italy, that's what runs the religion.
Catholics.
Catholics. Thank you. The Mormons even paid $2 million to have the Catholic Church restored in Salt Lake City. Okay, so $2 million. The Salt Lake, the Mormons paid for the Catholic Church to get renovated and all that. So they run that fucking city. The Mormons run that city, and they run it with an iron fist. All right. So, so this curfew that they have from 8 o'clock tonight till Monday.
6 a.m. Monday. 6 a.m. Monday.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. You can't make me stay in my fucking house. I'm gonna go where I want to go, and you can't tell me that I can't fucking go somewhere. So,
but with the current situation, Damien, do you blame
I don't give a fuck about any situation. They can go fuck themselves. They can't tell me I have to stay home. I'm not a 10-year-old child. I'm a 45-year-old man who can go wherever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want, and they can go fuck themselves.
But here's the thing too, Damien. Most of these rioters are what we call teenagers, 21 and under. They're all young. Every single
That's
one
fine.
of these.
And they can work for George Soros all they want. That's not going to stop me from doing what the fuck I want to do, because I'm a 45-year-old man. All right, I'm not a little punk bitch that sits on his grandma's fucking couch and plays video games and gets paid by George Soros. All right, I am not that. So they can go fuck themselves. I have money in my pocket because I work really fucking hard, and I can do whatever the fuck I want to do because I am an American and I'm free. So they can stuff their fucking shit up their ass. I don't care where I lived. I don't care if I lived in Salt Lake. I still wouldn't comply with their orders because you're not going to fucking order me to do anything. I don't care who the fuck you are.
Well, here's the thing I wanted to say before we go on to the live streams. This is the agenda in America. They want to burn the whole freaking country down to the ground and restart all over again. They are
because then we can all be slaves to them.
Yep.
And I'm not a slave, so you can go fuck yourself there too.
And most of these people are playing the victim card. Well, what have they been victimized of? What have made them the victim? They weren't part of the shooting or killing or whatnot.
Look at this, bro. You see this? This is my shit right here. I love my flag, and I fucking love America. and I love what it stands for because it stands for freedom. And people can go fuck themselves if they don't think that what we have is something special here. We have something special in this country because Americans can go tell our government to fuck themselves. And that's all I'm saying. Like, I am a free man to do what I want. Nobody has ever stopped me from that. And I will not allow that. It's not something they can take away from me. Even walking on roads they said that I couldn't fucking walk on, I was like, "Oh yeah? Well, I helped pay for this fucking road, so how about that?"
Well, put the brakes on there for a second. That's what these rioters are claiming. They pay for all those buildings. They pay for the schools, the libraries, the shopping centers,
No,
everything.
they didn't. They didn't pay. They didn't pay to steal from the motherfuckers. All right. You didn't pay all those businesses to get into business. That's bullshit.
And
All right.
that's what they claim. That's what they
Yeah.
fucked
Well,
over.
they're full of fucking shit because those businesses are in business because they paid to be in business, and you don't have the right to go in and steal their fucking shit. All right. And that's what I don't agree with.
Here's
We
another
pay
thing.
for government. We pay for government buildings. That's true. We pay for the courthouses. We pay for the police stations. We pay for that kind of shit. You didn't pay for the library. The library is a nonprofit organization that was founded so that you could go in and learn something if you want to fucking learn it. You didn't pay for that. You
And they
pay
burnt
for
and they
police, you pay for fire departments, you pay for courthouses, you pay for all that shit, but you didn't pay for the library because that's a nonprofit organization that's there so that you can learn.
well
So
most
you
most
burning the library is fucking stupid because all you're doing is not allowing yourself to learn. And if you haven't gone into a library and read fucking tons of fucking books, then you have no business being in there in the first fucking place. So they can fuck
how
off with all that.
well, here's another thing too. How are they claiming that they fucking bought or they paid for the building when they don't even get an income?
Yeah, yeah, you're out selling crack and weed, and you don't give a fuck about the people around you other than the money you're making from the people around you. So fuck off, fucking
Now,
stupid ass, ghetto ass motherfuckers. That's what they are.
yeah. So we're going to go live stream now. We're going to go to Charleston, where Damien is from. We've got it live. Hoping it's still
This
live.
is some stupid ass shit, man. I'm telling you. I fucking don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Come
And they're
on.
still wiling out. They're still wiling out. And for all
I'm trying.
y'all who know what wiling out is, it's like some crazy ass
Yeah.
shit that you shouldn't be doing. Like, it's stupid.
Just shut up.
Yep, go ahead.
It's not fucking. It won't let. Wait there. This bloody thing won't let.
And now glass shattered everywhere.
I'm trying to get a full screen here.
And Michael, you had asked me before about businesses that have been smashed in, and it looks like, maybe 50%.
Yeah, go ahead. Go to the full just tap on the full screen. It'll go.
Graffiti painted on walls. I saw graffiti painted on some cars as well. This store has also been smashed in.
Tap on the box.
This is a clothing store. This window here has been smashed in. Right next to it, the store. Some plants down. Doesn't look like this window here much was taken from that store. Of course, hard to tell, but inside the store looks pretty untouched. That is not the same for a lot of the stores that we've seen. Down. Doesn't look like just were smashing these windows from that store. Of course, hard to tell, but inside the store, we'll keep walking a little bit. But the police line is not the same. It's down a lot of the stores, a little bit away from us. You may be able to see the flashing lights. We're smashing these windows to smash these. Yeah, Abby, I've been chatting with the. We'll keep walking a little bit, but the police line is down with the owner, a little bit away from us. You may be able to see.
There is that double speak on it.
Right now, and he was. Yeah, Abby, I've been chatting with the. We've seen a lot of signs like that.
They're talking over one another, and you can't hear either one of them.
And like you just showed with stars.
Say that again, Damien.
Across the downtown.
They're talking over one another, and I can't hear either one of them.
And it kind of staggered you a little bit earlier because we had been hearing about it all night, but for you to see it in person really just kind of left you without words for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's part of my town.
Across the street from
You
there, so
understand? I go and eat at those places.
Where you can see
I go and
that
shop at those
the window
places.
has been busted out there.
Fucking
There's
ridiculous.
a ton of graffiti all over their windows, and it.
Yeah, just hold up for a second.
The building right next to there as well, you can see has a lot of smashed windows too. And seeing Halls was a shock. Just seeing, these iconic restaurants and places that we go all the time, and they've been damaged.
Wait there for a second, Damien.
Looks like some people are starting to.
I'm waiting.
We had a bit of an echo there for a second.
That's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It wasn't an echo. There was somebody talking over it.
No. It was coming from two separate
and making sure to stay safe.
Videos.
Things over to Caitlin right now.
Okay.
Who's getting some break.
So yeah, I'll play it now.
Yeah, we are seeing similar scenes across the country. Just into our newsroom, police in Indianapolis, Indiana, say a person is dead after.
So there's one dead in Indianapolis. Indiana.
Protests erupted
Yeah,
there.
man.
Working to learn more information from that area about just what's going on. But again, the violence there taking a deadly turn in Indiana this evening. We are still following the developing situation here at home, though, from downtown Charleston. Michael, graffiti, windows busted out. I mean, and it was interesting to see that, we had seen videos from Minneapolis and other areas where widespread looting had happened. I remember this image of a Target, and someone went inside and there was nothing to be found. But it seems like here in downtown Charleston, they're just smashing windows to smash them because all the stuff seems to still be in the store for the most part.
I think many of us woke up this morning, Caitlin. We knew that the protest was set to start around 2:00, but we know with the history of Charleston that it has always been a peaceful protest. And I don't think any of us woke up this morning thinking that downtown Charleston was going to look the way that it does tonight.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Can you pause that for a minute?
Peacefully as folks walked around the downtown area saying Black Lives Matter, chanting different things.
Just pause it for just a second.
George Floyd, who died in Minneapolis. Yeah. But then again, Caitlin, you're seeing the video from once the nighttime fell, and that's just when things really took a turn.
Well, I'm going to go now to Paola Tristan Arruda. I have her here on the phone with us. Paola, we have moved you from location to location. We're going to check in with you in just a second. But Michael, I mean, these images from earlier this evening just kind of paint the picture of how tense the atmosphere was there in downtown Charleston for hours.
Yeah, and I want to read, I know we've already read this on air, but I want to read it again because I think it really goes to show what it looked like tonight and what it was supposed to be. This is from Black Lives Matter Charleston. It was a Facebook post from earlier saying most folks from the peaceful protest are home and we haven't had any calls for assistance yet. The situation is quickly devolving, so please get home and stay safe. Other direct actions are planned, so please pray for this city tonight. And I think that's what a lot of Charlestonians are doing, is praying that this city, obviously we will rebuild, but hoping that everyone was safe at least tonight. We know that there's been at least one officer that was assaulted, but we're still waiting on exact numbers on exactly how many people have been injured.
And we are also, following those developments countywide. There's a large in North Charleston. And then take a look. This is some video we've been playing throughout the night from the Apple store there on King Street. People breaking in through those glass facades there. And Abby and Rob, they were right in that area, a little later, and they said they walked past there, and it does look like some Apple products have been stolen, laptops, cell phones missing from that store. You see the glass smashed there. A lot of cleanup is going to be underway. Some of those business owners getting busy with that tonight, but once the sun comes up, we can expect a lot more of them out there to just kind of reassess the damage that they're going to have to deal with and work through to get their business back up and running.
And Caitlin, 1:30 in the morning at this point on Sunday, really, I would say about an hour ago, we checked in with Bill Walsh, who was showing us live on air of folks who were still looting the area. He was outside Hotel Bennett all night, looting boutiques and businesses in that area. Again, he was live on air and showing that to us of just complete disregard of the businesses and the hard work that people have put in to make Charleston really what it is.
Well, Michael, I'm going to check in with Paula
Tristan. Yeah, man, because Charleston is a loving city, I'm telling you. Like, we care about each other. What the fuck is going on?
North Charleston, where we had sent her. Paula, I have you back now live with me. You're traveling back down to downtown Charleston from the North Charleston area where there was a heavy police presence. Are you seeing a lot of cars on the road at this point? This curfew is still underway until 7 o'clock in the morning.
Caitlin, I am seeing some cars sort of over here trying to get through, and it really is a weird sight. When we were in North Charleston, we did see more cars on the road, but more police officers than anything. And now that we're back in the downtown area, there was a huge police presence blocking off our path. We couldn't get through.
Well, yeah, because this shit started downtown. Of course, there's a huge police presence there.
Fire truck as well. But right now, we're kind of trying to take side streets, trying to kind of find our way back to the downtown area. So there are a few cars on the road right now, not that many. I'm also looking and seeing that there aren't that many people on the streets. There are a few people. Again, there is a curfew, but I do see some people out and about. But we're trying to get back to sort of near the Upper King area and see just how far up we can go while still maintaining a safe distance. But it is strange just kind of turning and all of a sudden seeing a large police presence blocking off the road. So, we're trying to take these side streets, these other areas to figure out what the best way is to navigate within the city.
So because you are traveling right now and you're kind of able to see a larger area than where Abby and Rob are, does it seem like that crowd we've been following throughout the night, that crowd of protesters, is it dissipating at this point? How many people would you say you've seen out there, just normal civilians?
Caitlin, it does seem like when you get farther, out of the downtown area, it does seem like there aren't that many people out there. When you go to and see the gas stations, there are some people crowding around the gas stations. I've been to quite a few. But, you go down the streets and maybe there's one or two people walking. That huge crowd of protesters that we saw earlier, it doesn't seem like that's really happening outside of that Upper King area. I'm not exactly sure where Abby and Rob are at the moment, but as you kind of take a step back and look farther up the streets, you don't really see much of that crowd at all. It does seem like, for the most part, the people up here are home, in bed, kind of heeding the warnings. So it doesn't seem to be that big sight that we saw, in the Upper King area earlier, as you go farther away from downtown.
Does it seem like things are calming down?
It seems like things are calming down, but you can't really figure it out until you get to that main area. I think things were like this already when you kind of went farther away from downtown, but we did see a large police presence when we got there, so it is a little too soon to tell, in my opinion. I think that because we're seeing this huge police presence in some of these streets, and they're just kind of keeping by. There is not a lot going on, but the fact that they're prepared tells you something. Just because you may not see a large crowd now. Doesn't necessarily mean that the streets are calm. Just like we saw earlier, where when we first got to the downtown area, there weren't a lot of people. There were the protesters.
Paula, I apologize. I got to cut you off. We have to send it over to Michael right now. Rob Way is standing by. Michael, what are you hearing from him?
Yeah, Abby and Rob were making their way back with a police line toward Marion Square. I want to head out to Rob live right now. Rob, what are you hearing? What are you saying?
They currently have no power down that direction.
Or is it still a pretty heavy presence?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I know. I've been paying attention to it all evening. Was listening to it during work. I listened to the live stream during work like the whole time. So I get it.
Bumped into Blake here, who is a bouncer at John King Bar and Grill. He was working here. He was sitting out here, waiting, getting ready. You had folks inside when those protesters came up. Yes, sir. Walk me through what you saw. Obviously, you have a full-out broken window. You have a broken door.
Yes, sir. Basically, I came in at 9, and the managers were already talking about shutting everything down. It's just simple stuff, making sure, no problems, just checking IDs. And, they're already talking about shutting everything down. Next thing we know, they get all the chairs inside, all the tables inside. I'm still just kind of watching, making sure everything's going okay. And the next thing I know, we see just the riot of people, just tons of people coming towards, and they see us. And the next thing I know, we're coming up the stairs trying to get away from everybody, and we just hear boom, and they hit this front window, and then the next thing I know, they break into over here, and they start shattering everything, and then a couple of them enter the premises.
Yes, see, that's just provocateurs. I'm telling you, that's just provocateurs.
Really worried for everybody's safety, and
we don't really do that here, man.
Okay. And, I really hope that
those are people from other places that are paid to do that shit.
It's really sad
that
people have to go through this.
Yeah, and most of these people are out of freaking state.
Can you pause that for a second?
Just unnecessary.
Because I want to discuss this.
Yeah, go
on. I believe that's people paid to be provocateurs, to make things happen that wouldn't generally happen. Well, they just broke some windows. Well, you know what? That's fucked up.
Yep.
And the people here, I'm telling you, the people within this community will not do that. Those people are they are from outside this community, because we don't fucking do that shit. All right? We don't fucking do that shit. Remember 5 years ago when Dylan Roof shot 6 people inside of a church here? All right. I moved here 2 weeks after that. All right. And I've been married to my wife for 5 years. All right. And I came here right before that happened. And that was 5 years ago. All right. So what I'm saying is that that all of this shit is being perpetrated by organizations, not just individuals, but organizations. This is all being perpetrated by organizations who pay people to do shit like this. All right? And
not only
this community is not like that. I know many, dude, I know at least 2,000 or 3,000 people in my community. All right? 1,000. Not 100,000. I know 2,000 or 3,000 people in my community. And we don't do this. This is not us. This is not our city. We are not doing this because the people in my community don't fucking believe in doing this shit. So what I'm saying is that this is an outside source coming in and destroying our community at the expense of the business owners and the people that live here as well, because we don't do this. This community, this city of Charleston is a very tight knit community. We love each other, we respect each other, and those who are not respectful or love other people for who they are, they get fucking kicked the fuck out. All right? That's what happens. I've threatened more than one person with bodily harm because they treated people that I know and love with disrespect and even I can't think of the word right now. Racist. They are fucking racist. Okay, and you cannot fucking be racist around me because I have black friends, I have white friends, I have people that I know from Africa and Jamaica and fucking all over the goddamn world. All over the world. Russia, China, fucking, I don't care. Like, I have people from all over the world that come into my store. Micronesia. You know what I mean? So, Mexico, Guatemala,
Hold on,
Honduras,
David. Hold on.
and
Let's check this
you can't be fucking racist.
out.
Fuck
Hold on,
you.
David. Hold on.
We're all people.
Let's listen to this. Listen to this.
Pillaging through there, destroying things, rummaging through it all, throwing things on the ground.
He's filming it while he's doing it.
Likely
Yeah,
stealing
yeah,
things.
because this is not who we are as a city. This is fucking bullshit.
King Street. Now let's look at this other new video that we have tonight of more damage from downtown.
I want to jump in and say something. Yes, these people are from interstate. They're not even from the same state. They've been paid by George Soros to go to all these different cities from
Yes, yes, thank you. Because that's the truth. Because the people in our town don't fucking work like that. We are a community. We love each other. We respect each other. That's the whole fucking point. These people are coming from other places and destroying our shit. They're destroying our shit. Fuck you. Go back to where you fucking came from and suck a dick, motherfucker, because this is our shit.
And
This
also,
is fucking ridiculous. And
And also-
I don't like it. None of the people that I know like it because they're all like, I'm not going down there. Fuck all that. I'm not part of that. No, we're not burning police cars. We're not fucking burning other cars. And they did that. They did that downtown where we live. And those are not our fucking people. So those people came from somewhere the fuck else. All right? Because those are not our fucking people.
and also,
And I'm sorry if I'm so animated about it, but I love my fucking community, and my community loves me, and and um and we are a people that love each other. All right, it's not like every other fucking city in the United States. It's not. This city is special, and that's why I live here, and that's why I love where I live, because people are special here. It is not fucking like everywhere else. It's not. We don't have the divide. We don't have racial problems here. We love each other, whether we're black or white or Honduran, Mexican, fucking Micronesia, it doesn't matter. We love each other as a community. And this is what upsets me so fucking much, because these people from other places are coming and fucking up our community, and I don't like it. All right? I don't fucking like it at all. And you wait. I will fucking shoot somebody if they fuck with me in my store. I will. I'll put a bullet fucking hole in their chest and they will not leave the fucking store. They will be dead.
Now, people doing this stuff from interstate going into another state, it is classified as a federal law. If you properly damage,
Yes, it is.
it is classified as a federal law. So, good luck, people. If you want to keep doing shit, you're going to get fucking caught. You got a federal law case on your street. And these people are so damn fucking young. They don't have a life.
No, they live in their grandma's basement and eat Hot Pockets all fucking day that their grandma bought them because they ain't got no goddamn job. So, fuck them.
So what is you want to tell the audience what happened tonight in your store, Damien? Like you had to shut down early. Tell the audience what your boss ordered you to do.
I did not video it because I was, dude, I had a line so long you don't even understand. All right, because everybody knew that there was going to be a curfew tonight, so they're like, "Oh, I gotta go to the store and get all my shit right now," and everybody did it at the same time. So I have 15 people in fucking line, and I'm checking everybody out. My boss calls me and he's like, "Hey, you have people in this store?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, it's fucking busy as shit." And he's like, "You need to shut down the store. Close it right now. We have a curfew at 11 o'clock, and I want you to close the store down." So I closed the store. I told everybody they needed to put their shit back where they fucking got it, and I have to close. And they were like, "Oh fuck! Like, can I at least get this?" And I'm like, "No, dude. Santos told me to shut down the fucking store. I'm shutting down the store. Like, I'm sorry. That was the last person to get served, and you're shit out of luck. You got to go somewhere else."
And what
So
else did your boss tell you to do?
that's it, dude. I know what to do. I know what to do when he tells me to shut down.
So do you want to tell the audience now? You go to work tomorrow. You're taking your gun for protection, yeah?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Goddamn right I am.
Does your boss know that?
You're not bringing that. You're not bringing that shit to my fucking store. That's not happening.
Does your boss
shoot a
does
motherfucker.
your boss know you're bringing a gun?
Yeah, my boss knows I'm bringing a gun.
Right. And how is he okay with it?
He asked me to do it.
Yeah.
Yes, he's okay with it. He asked me to bring my weapon to work
For protection for the
store.
And for you. Yep.
For the store. For my business.
Yeah, your
I
business.
run that business. Like 6 days a week, I run that business all by myself for like 8 hours.
Right.
I run that business by myself. So, yes, I'm bringing it for the protection of my business because I have tens of thousands of dollars in that business. Do you understand? Like, I do at least $10,000 in lottery a day. $10,000 in lottery, and it's all in my till. And I do probably like $6,000 worth of grocery. So I have $16,000 in my tills, and I've got another like let's see, 10. I've got another $15,000 in my bags, in the bank bags that I like exchange money from and do things from. You know what I mean? So I probably have like $25,000 in that store in cash.
Right.
All the time.
Well, Damien, I've got two questions.
$25,000. You're not fucking getting over on me on $25,000. That's not gonna fucking happen. I'm gonna fucking shoot you.
Well, Damien, let me ask you two questions. Damien. The first question is, what needs to happen now? And second question is, how long will this continue to go on?
I don't know the answer to either one of those. Because I'm not one of those motherfuckers. I guess you have to like question how much George Soros can pull out of his pocket, and I would say that's a lot of fucking money, and he's got billions upon billions of dollars, so he can afford $150 million for people to fucking keep doing this shit for 2 weeks. That's what I would say.
Because here's another thing too, Damien, and the audience.
And just let me, I'm going to go away for a second, but I'll be right back.
Yeah. Oh, let me say this. Just let me say this real quick. Some of these people are from the city, destroying their own business to get an insurance claim. They don't care if the building goes down in flames or get smashed or robbed or loot. Some of these are doing it so they can get an insurance claim. And I want Damien's opinion on that when he comes back, because this is a stage setup. Everything is a stage. It's a massive, massive false flag. Probably the biggest false flag in the last decade. Right? This is huge. This is magnifying by the day. More businesses are getting smashed up. More vehicles are getting tossed over and burnt. This is just complete chaos. I don't think anyone thought this was going to be that bad. But deep down, it just goes to show that they can shift anything from a pandemic to a freaking riot. Yes, we can probably argue that there's been a lot of things bubbling over the centuries, but does it really need to do this? Does it need to come to this? There's plenty of ways to get your message across, but you don't burn down businesses and vehicles and whatnot. And some of these people are doing it to get an insurance claim, to get paid a shitload of fucking money. And some of these
nobody is burning down their own business.
Yes, they are.
I guarantee you.
No,
they're not, because those businesses thrive on no, they're not. No, they're not doing that. Not here.
Yes, they are,
I guarantee you they're not doing it here.
Damien, let me speak. You spoke for freaking like a trooper, and I'm proud of you. Yes, they are. There are some people.
No, I can't believe that people are burning down their own businesses in order to get money. I just don't believe that.
Damien, let me tell you something that I found out. I've been up all freaking night here in Australia. I haven't been
asleep. Go ahead.
Let me say something to you. They interviewed one of the guys that was protesting in Minnesota early on today. He owned a business that got burnt down. He didn't care because he was getting insurance.
Oh, that's different than burning your own shit down for insurance.
He do it.
All right, that's fine. He got his insurance money. That's fine. But what I'm saying is that he didn't purposely burn it down to get insurance money, because people don't fucking do that.
Yes, they do. People do that.
They fucking do. You're right. They fucking do. But But this is outside of the realm of that. You understand that, right? Like people aren't burning their own shit down to get fucking insurance money.
You're
They're
not
not.
listening to me, Damien.
Did he admit to doing that?
Damien, I'm going to mute you if you're not going to listen to me. Please let me finish.
I'm asking a
Let me
question.
finish.
Did he do it
I'm going to mute
purposefully?
you. Let me finish. There are some people from the freaking cities are joining with the people from out of suburbs or out of state, right? Burning their own businesses down to get an insurance claim.
I would have to see proof of that. Do you understand?
They
I would
are
have to
doing
see proof of that. You have to have proof. If you have proof, I'll look at it. But if you don't have proof, I can't listen to that.
But I'm not going to dig through it. I am not going to dig through it because there's so many hours I've been up and I've got to go looking for it. They interviewed a guy.
You still have to have proof that they did that to get insurance money. You have to have proof.
You don't believe, Damien. You honestly
I'm not saying nope. I'm not saying that I don't believe that some people would do that, but I think that most business owners don't want to have their fucking shit down so long after like being burned down and whatnot. If I'm sure some business owners would do that, but I don't think that most business owners would do that.
I didn't say most of them, Damien. I said some. You didn't listen to what I said.
But you still have to. I have to see proof. I have to see proof that they did that themselves in order to gain monetary compensation. Do you understand? I have to see proof of that, and I have to believe the proof that is exemplified.
I am not going to dig through hours of freaking videos that I've watched just to find it for you. I've been up all freaking night.
I get it. I understand. You're a fucking trooper, bro. I fucking love you.
Right. And I'm telling you, I saw them interview a guy in Minneapolis, right? Declare.
It was like, fuck yeah, my shit got burnt down. I get to get a new place. Right?
Because, listen, it was not on the mainstream media. It was not a you know that one that's going around Minneapolis, Unicorn Riot?
Yeah.
The one that we've been showing the audience from?
Yeah.
Right. That journalist, he's just as bad as Pete Santilli. He's an instigator. He's got an agenda.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
Now, let me hear me out. Right?
I'm listening.
This guy's been walking around with the crowd since the day it started in Minneapolis, right? So, of course, now let me put it this way. He was the guy that walked into the police station when they rammed it. Remember? This independent journalist.
Hey, man, in LA, they rammed a bunch of fucking people. A bunch. Like, I watched 2 cop cars fucking ram into a fucking bunch of fucking people. So,
this guy who is running from Unicorn Riot, he's a massive instigator in all this. He must be a paid provocateur because he is documenting and live streaming every single move that the crowd is doing. Right? It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same type of thing at the Oregon standoff. How they were recording it, right, and egging people on to do the dirty deeds. So everyone else.
Yes.
Right. That's Unicorn
Riot.
Riot.
I totally agree. 100%.
Right.
I don't disagree at all.
Right. That is Unicorn Riot. Right. That is Unicorn.
Okay. You got to send me a link to that so I can watch that.
That that guy interviewed the person I'm talking about, where he burnt his own freaking business down to get an insurance claim.
Well, if he burnt his own business down, then fuck that dude.
Right.
He's a piece of shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's not on the mainstream media.
Yeah, well, send me that so I can see that because I want to see it. You have to look through your shit, but you can do it on your own time because it's us, and you can just send it between you and me. I don't care.
Right.
Just send it to me. Send it to me so that I can see it for myself, and I'm really good at seeing through people's words. So you send it to me, and I will review it and tell you what I think. And the dude is probably a piece of fucking shit. That's probably what it is. You know what I mean?
Well, we're going to go from Charleston right now to LA. We're going to go
Oh, LA's fucking crazy. LA's way more crazy than Charleston because Charleston's already shutting that shit down. So,
just hold up.
Because we are not fucking having that. We are not having that at all. We don't believe in that. As a community, we don't believe in that. So all these people that are downtown doing shit, they are not from our fucking town. That's what I'm saying. Like they were brought in from somewhere else because we don't fucking do that shit here. All right? We're a community and we hold each other up and we love each other. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like this city right here, this big city loves each other. We love each other. And that's how it is. We have respect for one another. People give me like fucking an extra dollar and shit in my till. And I don't have to worry about the people behind them because they've fucking given so generously. This town is a very beautiful city to live in. And like I really just don't know how to explain it other than this is the best place I've ever lived. And there's such a community organization about it that people care about each other. We do things for one another. I'll take money out of my pocket and put it in the till for somebody else because they don't have enough and I don't want them to go without what they want. You know what I mean? Like I'll take money out of my own pocket to feed somebody else or to give somebody else a beer or what the fuck ever. I don't care. I'll take a couple of dollars out of my pocket to fucking help somebody out because that's the way that we are here. And I know that 99% of places are not like that. But here, it's like that.
Well,
all right?
Hold on.
People will pay for other things. Look, people will say, put your stuff on the counter and I'm going to pay for that. Like they do that here. All right? And that is the beautiful fucking thing about this city. Because you can say, oh, I have like $3 worth of stuff. And somebody else will be like, hey, put that on the counter. I'm going to pay for that. You know? That is the beautiful fucking thing about this city. And fuck everywhere else. Because I love the place that I live. I love the place that I live.
Let's listen to some commentary from LA. Listen to some commentary.
Oh, this is going to be fucking crazy.
And just taunting police. We've even seen some of these people throw fireworks at police as well. And so these officers
fireworks. Big fucking deal, fireworks.
Responding little areas that continue to pop up when you have people who are going out and about and finding areas that are looted, relooting some of the stores that where the windows are already down. And we've gone by many of these stores, and there's no one protecting these businesses. So once they're open and all the merchandise is there, we literally walk by thousands of dollars of merchandise. We've seen it strewn all about. We even were down on Fairfax, and some people who own a restaurant said that told us that they walked to their restaurant, they peeked out the door, asked Tony, my photographer, and I if it was okay for them to come out. And we just admonished them and said that there was still fires that were going on, that there was a curfew, and that they were in danger of being looked at as someone that might be an instigator. So for them to stay in place and stay in the restaurant and wait till things subside. But unfortunately, at this point, it doesn't look like things are subsiding. Again, more reports of more looting.
No,
even
LA is fucking crazy. Of course, it's not going to subside.
Over here and going back into some of the stores and trying to take some stuff. So we've been told we can't go past this point over here, but we do know that there's some activity down here at the Grove. We'll send it back to you.
I don't like to hear that.
They can't go past any point because they're media. You can walk wherever the fuck you want.
Apparently hit into a police vehicle there, probably intentionally. 3 officers hurt badly in that, and a civilian hurt as well as that car tried to speed away. So while we have been having problems here, there have been tremendous problems around the country. Lots of problems in Dallas, Texas tonight, other problems in Chicago and Brooklyn and other places where some of these protests have also turned into rioting. So this is not a problem unique to Los Angeles, although Los Angeles and Los Angeles County has had the worst of it when it comes to the state of California. Of course, Los Angeles County being the biggest county in California, it is the only county currently with a state of emergency in California after Governor Newsom declared that, as you mentioned.
Look at all those freaking people, man. Look at all those freaking people.
Arriving between midnight and 1 a.m., so sometime within the next hour and a half or so. And we believe that they'll be staging at a facility in East LA tonight. So that is some of the news we're hearing from that. And so we expect to see them in the overnight hours and expect to see them at daylight tomorrow. Again, we'll have special coverage tomorrow starting at 6
a.m. It's going to be a full-out martial law.
Haley Winslow, another one of our reporters who's been out.
I'm telling you that
Haley, what's the situation
that
where you're
the shit load of people
again
in LA,
and Fairfax right now.
Tens of thousands.
I would say 50 cop cars from Santa Maria and Santa Barbara racing down the street towards the Fairfax district. The violence is just getting out of control. And as we heard from our colleague Bob DeCastro just a little while ago, an officer hit in the skull with a bottle. He was in his car. It's just getting completely out of control. We've seen buildings on fire. We've seen people breaking into buildings, fireworks right in front of us.
Let's pause right there. Pause. Just pause it.
And city leaders begging for this.
And then we can listen to the rest.
The National Guard is coming in tonight between midnight and 1 a.m.
Can you pause it?
Malugin, who
I'll
just got
put it
word
on
from
like
the
a ton of sound off.
Just pause it for a second. Look, this is the problem. All right, that police have been anti-black for a long time. It doesn't matter like what community you're in. They are anti-black. They go after black people. They go after white people that come out of black neighborhoods because they think that they're buying drugs, when reality is that some of us are just visiting people. All right, so it's a double conundrum. There are black people being oppressed because they are of a certain melanin color. They're darker than I am, so they get fucked with. And if you're white and you come out of a black neighborhood, then you're fucked with because you're white coming out of a black neighborhood, and that's not okay. And it doesn't matter if you're black or you're white or anything. You shouldn't be targeted because of your color. So and I understand. In Australia, it's the same way. They have the Aborigines, and they're targeted too. And it's fucking bullshit. All right, it's bullshit. You're of dark color skin or a light colored skin coming out of a dark colored skin area. That's fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. All right, because we're all human beings, and you know what? You make things illegal that shouldn't be illegal. So fuck you. We're gonna do what we do anyway because you don't have control over us like that. Okay? So you can think you have control, but you have no control over us. We are human beings. We can do what we want. We're adults, and and the the problem is that the government thinks that they can supersede the people, and that's the problem. All
Look
right?
at that. Look at that map, Damien. Look at the freaking
Yeah, man.
landscape.
Oh, I see it. There's fucking tens of thousands of people there. All right? Tens of thousands. And they're saying you're not fucking doing this to us anymore. So I commend that. I commend that. But I do not agree with you looting our businesses and breaking windows. That's fucking bullshit. Stop. Stop it right now because that's unacceptable. If you want to gather as a people and tell the government that we are not going to allow this anymore, that's fine. I'm okay with that. But I am not okay with you looting my restaurants and breaking their windows and looting places that I shop. And who cares? I can't afford a $20,000 watch, but it's still not okay to go fucking break the windows and go steal their shit. It's not okay. All right. I have a $700 watch on my wrist, and that was a feat to get, but I got it. Okay, and I'm not okay with everything that's going on. I'm not, especially in my city. You can all go fuck yourselves. All right, because this is my city. You fuck with my city, you're fucking with me, and you're fucking with my people. And I love this city. I love the people in this city because we are a community. We love each other. We fucking care about each other. And anyone that's coming in and destroying our fucking city is not one of us because we don't fucking do that shit. We didn't do it when that little motherfucker, and I'm not gonna say his name. All right, I'm not. I'm not gonna say his name. When he came to Charleston and shot up people in that church, that was a bad fucking thing. All right, and our community gathered together and mourned as a city. And I moved here 2 weeks before that shit happened. And okay, some of you may not know what I'm talking about. So I will say that his name was Dylan Roof. And he came here and he quote unquote befriended some people in a church that were predominantly black, and he shot people in the church. And I don't fucking agree with that. I'm not okay with that. That's you were in a church, motherfucker. All right? So you didn't you had no right to do that. nobody was trying to cause you harm. You were in a place of worship. And so my family and I went to downtown when everybody was gathering downtown, and we had some great conversations, and we gave money to the church in order to help with the needs of the families, and it was a horrible fucking thing. All right, it was fucking horrible, and this whole city, hundreds of thousands of people gathered together as a community to say we don't fucking agree with that. All right, but we didn't protest. We didn't do anything like that. We came together as a city to love each other, to give each other hugs, to say, I'm so sorry that this happened. All right? Black, white, fucking every part of our community came together. All right? And
look at this shit. Look at this shit.
This is a fucking tragedy in our community because there shouldn't be people burning shit down, cars. I don't give a fuck what it is. You don't have the right to break somebody's fucking windows and no, that's not fucking okay. None of this shit is okay. You have the right to protest in the street, and okay, I'm not even going to disavow the fact that they've like burnt police stations and government buildings down. I'm okay with that. You know what? Our government is corrupt, so fuck them. I'm all down for you burning down police stations and making them fucking leave their headquarters. I'm okay with that. I am, because there's a lot of dirty fucking cops out there. All right? But you cannot break windows on innocent people's businesses and loot stores and take fucking merchandise from things that you can't do that. That's not yours to take. It's not yours to take. Burn down a police station. We paid for that shit. And they're dirty and corrupt. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But don't fuck with the little man, because I'm a little man. I work at a reasonable cost every day of my life to serve my community. All right? That is what I do. I serve my community. I'm not a slave. I do it of my own free will, but I love my people. And everybody else can go fuck themselves, because I serve my community and I want to have one-on-one interaction with my community, because I've done that since I was a baby. And you can ask my mother. Since I was a baby, I've been talking to people. They didn't even know what the fuck I was saying, but I was talking. And I have been a part of my community for the entirety of my life, since I was a young child. So that's just part of who I am. I love my community. I love the people that I work with, that I serve. And I serve them of my own free will. So for people to step in and come and destroy my community, I don't fucking like that. It's fucking horrible.
And
You
it's
are a
just
bunch of pieces of fucking shit for destroying my community. Okay, I don't like that. It's fucking horrible.
And it's a Saturday night, right? It's a Saturday night in America, and people,
Yeah, man.
and there's some bars. And hold on, and there's some bars that just open up. There's some restaurants that just open up. Now you got this shit, Everything's gone back to square one again.
Yeah, and that's the whole plan, to make us all trapped inside and not fucking go anywhere. And you can go fuck yourself, because I'm going to work every day, and I don't care about your fucking curfew. I have people to serve. So fuck you. You know what I mean? And I have to close tomorrow night, so I won't be available tomorrow night, because I'll probably be open till like 1 o'clock. And I don't give a fuck about that curfew. Let me tell you that. I care more about my customers than I do about that fucking curfew. So, fuck them.
You want to head over to another one?
Because they
Dave?
said we have an 11 p.m. curfew, and I'm like, you know what? My boss called me at 11 o'clock and said, you need to close everything, send all the customers like out. Like he was like, no nonsense. Like, you need to shut this shit down. And I'm like, okay, I will. But tomorrow night, that's not going to happen. I'm not fucking doing that. I'm going to serve my customers until I have my very last customer. So my boss can even like it or lump it, and it doesn't fucking matter, because he's going to still keep me as an employee. So, yeah, because I'm a good employee. I'm honest. I fucking care about my customers, and fuck everything else.
All right. I'm going to jump over to another district, another city. Let's have a look.
Where are we going to now? Minneapolis?
I don't know yet. Let's have a look.
You don't know yet. What the fuck?
We're going down to Des
He's
Moines.
getting it set up. He's almost
Where?
done.
Des Moines.
He said they're
Des
gonna.
Moines. That's
Yeah.
Iowa. Des Moines, Iowa. Des Moines. No, it's not Des Moines. It's Des Moines.
Or Des Moines.
Oh.
Where's
Yeah,
that?
they'd hang you for that. Des Moines. It's Des Moines. It's French. Des Moines.
In on WHO 13 Facebook Live. This is a live look at a demonstration happening right now at the Iowa State Capitol building in downtown Des Moines. This protest originally
Des Moines. See?
Yeah, Des
See,
Moines.
you even said it. Des Moines.
Yeah, Des Moines.
They peacefully
So
marched to the
where's
Sculpture
Des Moines, Damien?
and then back up to the Polk County
It's in
courthouse
Iowa.
where protesters
Not the
broke
Des
capital.
Moines is the capital of Iowa.
police
Well, they're at the Capitol building now.
Yeah, it's the capital of Iowa.
Yeah, the
gas
protesters
was thrown
at the Capitol building.
into the crowd.
Are they burning it down? Because they can't burn it down. It's made of fucking, like, it's made of marble and shit. You can't burn it fucking down. You understand? It's rock. You're not going to burn the Capitol down because it's made of rock. You fucking idiots. All the capitals are made of rock. And you know why? Because you can't burn it fucking down. It's still going to be standing. Start a little fire in the middle of the motherfucker. Go ahead, you fucking stupid ass motherfuckers. And it's not going to burn down because it's made of fucking rock. They're fucking idiots.
They're all fucking young.
Do I need to be hooked up to an IP?
Every city, they're all young.
I know. I've fucking seen it. They're all fucking provocateurs. That's what they are. They're little Antifa motherfuckers, and they sit on their grandma's couch or their mom's couch and eat Hot Pockets and play video games until they get one of these fucking alerts that says hey, we want you to come to work for us, and we'll give you $100 a day. And they're like, I'll fucking do it for $500. I'll be there for 5 days. Fuck yeah. And fuck those little bastards. Fuck all you little motherfuckers. You fucking Antifa little bitches. Fuck you.
Just, someone needs to take a stand in all this.
Yeah, well, I'm like I said, I'm carrying my weapon to work tomorrow. So if anybody fucks with me, I will just shoot them and they will be a dead fucking piece of shit in the middle of my fucking store. And yes, I will have to clean up some blood, but I'm okay with that.
They're gonna come to me after that.
I have bleach.
It just goes to show you that this is just so fucked.
Yeah, yeah, well, I'm not dealing with it. Yeah, I will fucking shoot somebody. I don't care. I don't care. Step in my store and say some stupid ass shit, and I will just fucking shoot you. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And the cops aren't gonna do anything because you came into my store. I have video of this shit. I know how to pull up the video, and I'll just show them, hey, this guy got fucking stupid with me, and I fucking shot him. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. And they're gonna let me go. You don't fucking get stupid with me. Fuck you.
Well, let's continue. Let's go to somewhere else. Let's gonna go quickly here.
LA? Is this LA? Or Denver? Denver?
Don't know.
Florida?
Well,
Where is
this is
it?
no. This is earlier on today. This is earlier on in Philadelphia.
Oh, Philadelphia. Yeah, fuck yeah.
This was earlier on.
There's shit popping off all over the fucking place. There's Denver and LA and Philadelphia and Des Moines and fucking Minnesota and fucking here and all over the fucking place. Like Florida and fucking all kinds of places. Like literally they George Soros paid a lot of fucking money for a lot of motherfuckers to go and do some shit. A lot of money. I bet he spent $1 million today.
I gotcha.
Fuck me. Well, that was in Philadelphia. We've got to keep rolling on. We've got to keep rolling on. So it's the Mons. Let's go back to LA. They continue covering. Well, actually, I'm going to go back to Charleston. Oh, having trouble. Okay. Maybe we'll have to refresh it. All right. Looks like there's no more live stream from that, Damien. So I'll just stop from that. Let's see if we can go here. We'll have a look. You there, Damien? Oh, jeez. Damien, are you still there? You're on mute, Damien. Okay. I'm trying to find out. I need some freaking live stream. I mean, I'll go here.
City, and you can see that this is a Smart and Final that has been freshly looted, as well as a GNC store next door, and some trash left behind there. Obviously, law enforcement just apparently, actually, it looks like no, it looks like this is happening now. There's still looters. There's still looters down there.
All right. Well, Chris, thank you.
There are still looters down there. Yeah, this is a shopping center. I can't tell what the other business is there. Let me see. It looks like a the WSS shoe store, and then you got the Smart and Final there, and another one around the corner. I can't tell exactly what's been looted or what hasn't been, but obviously lots of damage here as well. But what's notable about this shot right here? This is the furthest south.
Damien, are you still there?
That we have seen any signs of looting. It appears it's ongoing right now.
And have you seen any law enforcement there, Chris?
No sign of law enforcement yet, although I do believe that call has gone out. They are not here yet, though.
Okay, again, it's too big an area. Police can't be everywhere at once, and so if what we saw downtown which were these roving groups of people in cars caravanning from one place to the next, that's what you're going to have. They're going to go here, they're going to leave and go somewhere else. They're going to go where the police aren't, and they're going to loot. And that may be what happened here. This, again, is a Smart and Final and some other stores here. What is the exact location again, Chris?
18th Street and La Cienega, just a couple of blocks north of the 10 freeway.
Okay.
Yeah, GNC, a food store, looks like a size of Smart and Final. Not a lot of looters, but you see them there, and those windows are broken into, and you see a lot of debris. That man just walked into the store.
And we don't know at this point. There could be an employee there. We don't know. But there are some folks down there. Looters typically seem to run. So I'm not sure, based on the body language of the people that I'm seeing down there, whether they are in fact still looting or whether they are part of that. But
they might be the cleanup crew.
Yeah, they could be cleanup crew folks. We don't know yet, but we can see there's obvious evidence that looting appears to have taken place there. And no police presence as of right now. I always feel kind of weird saying that because it's almost like telling people, "Hey, here's where you go." So
yeah, that Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree get touched?
The
Dollar Tree across from the Smart and Final. The police are just driving right by here. Actually, that's a Ross. The CVS has been boarded up. For some reason, the CVS pharmacies have been a real target today. If we go up there, looks like that Vision Essentials is okay. Yeah, I can't tell about the Ross. Next
Continuing
one up is
live
Dollar
coverage,
Tree, I
folks.
believe.
We'll wait for Damien to get back.
Again, difficult to tell, but it doesn't look like
bad,
it's been penetrated. No, it looks okay. So that's Smart and Final, which is another indication. I mean, that's
Oh, I'm here. And like I said, they can rob the GNC store all they want, but go ahead and try to rob a Rolex store where watches are $30,000 or $40,000 each, and watch the police show up at the Rolex store.
You watching the screen, Damien? Are you currently watching the screen?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
On the right,
people are fucking
on the
stupid.
right.
So
Yeah.
you go and steal a $40 fucking thing of fucking GNC like muscle gainer that you need to fucking work out when you eat that shit or drink it, you know? So if you're not working out and drinking that at the same time, then you're not going to do anything. All these people are fucking stupid little bitches. because they're stealing this shit for no reason at all. They're not going to go home and drink a bunch of GNC and work out. They're fucking little bitches.
Concentrated looting, and the most looting has been in the Fairfax
On the
district.
right-hand screen, you've got Chicago and Seattle, and the big main one inside.
Saw them just taking.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, LA's fucking crazy right now. Crazy.
You guys still there?
Mhm.
Yeah. Sorry, it occurs to me that under the circumstances that we've been facing over the last several weeks and months, a lot of these businesses have not reopened.
Seattle,
obviously,
Washington.
and this
Fuck me.
reminds me of covering
Yeah, Seattle's crazy too.
where
They're all fucking stupid. Like I said, them burning a police car downtown here where I live is fucking crazy, man.
and the calls are starting to come in. Some of them are a little bit delayed, but I don't think we can really assess the full scope of the damage and the looting until the sun comes up tomorrow. We may be finding a lot more situations just like the shopping center here.
All right, Chris, we're going to check with you in just a little bit, but we do have some breaking news from Santa Ana. We're getting some video just in about violent protests that happened in Santa Ana. Police officers
Should probably get some sleep, bro.
And other items that were thrown at them. And
I have to get some sleep too.
It was reported at several stores in that area.
Look at the bitches run.
Tear gas to disperse
It's no longer when a push become a shove. Look at that fuckers.
At least one officer
You little bunch of pussies.
Right.
Several people were
You
arrested.
bunch of pussies.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You know what's interesting too?
You don't like it when we
Bunch of
fucking
pussies.
start pushing back, do you? You fucking pussies.
No, they fucking don't like it when we push back. Fuck them.
Starburst thing that goes off.
No.
That's it right there. We've seen that in Minneapolis. We've seen that in Atlanta. We've seen that here. And I'm wondering why it is that seems to be the thing that's being employed and whose idea this is and how it's getting disseminated.
And where did they get it?
And where are they getting
I want to say, just for reiteration, that I agree with like taking down police precincts that are dirty and taking down courthouses and things, because they have been trampling upon the people for many years. So I have to say that I don't agree with politics and with the judicial system, because they're all dirty. But to take down stores and loot stores for things that you want, I think that's stupid.
Well, Ellen, at the moment they are, but I'm not joking when I say every few minutes. In fact, right now we hear the sound of sirens, and then we'll see police vehicles streaming past us, racing down the streets, responding to.
Yeah, like at 80 miles an hour, like 70 kilometers an hour. Okay, 70 kilometers an hour. Really? You're gonna fucking right? I mean, what the fuck?
Look at what we saw earlier. We saw LAPD officers armed with non-lethal weapons moving in at times, blocking streets and trying to disperse individuals and groups of people who've been roaming the streets of downtown Los Angeles. And tension has been rising as some of those vandals again damage buildings, break into businesses, and loot those businesses. We've seen some suspects surrounded and taken into custody.
You're fucking idiots.
Been blocking the streets, trying to.
Yeah, I hope you're all taken to jail, you motherfuckers, for looting our businesses.
The death of George Floyd, but then deteriorating into chaos in several parts of the Los Angeles area. Now, Mayor Eric Garcetti spoke to Eyewitness News after seeing a massive crowd of protesters clashing with officers in the Fairfax district. Several police vehicles set on fire during that disturbance. The mayor initially issued a curfew for the downtown area and then expanded it citywide.
This is destruction, clear vandalism, and everybody's a danger. The protesters, our police officers and peace officers who are on the front line, and for the interest of public safety, people need to stay at home. People need to remain at home during this curfew so that we can know that folks that are out during this curfew are out to cause trouble. And it's been clear that at a very righteous moment, when people who rightfully so have not only looked at the act of insidious racism that took George Floyd's life, but the
Celebrities are
continuing
posting the
structural
bail
racism that infects this country.
of the
This
guy
is
that killed
changing the conversation
the
from
bail
the
of
justice
what?
that is deserved to suddenly
The
the
riots.
destruction of a city that we love.
Celebrities are
Right.
posting the bail for the
Exactly.
riot.
Not only
That's
Exactly.
the update, Damien.
destroy any hope of a coalition that would bring us
No,
together.
I get it. I've been watching it.
And again, this curfew is in place until 5:30 tomorrow morning. At times tonight, it is
To
a
start
little
the
bit quieter
fires.
than it was earlier this evening.
They're
But
posting
You
the
can't
bail.
tell me to stay at home. I'm a grown man. You can't tell me that I can't go out.
all
Fuck
evening
you.
in Los Angeles, and again, police are expecting this to be a very long night. Reporting live in downtown Los Angeles. Amy
Oh, so
Howard,
you're
ABC 7.
just got an update. Shay just said to me that the celebrities are posting up the bail that those who get arrested from the rioting.
I'm gonna stay open tomorrow. Look, I close tomorrow night, so I'm gonna stay open as long as my customers keep coming in. So if it's 1 o'clock in the morning, I don't care about their 11 o'clock curfew. They can go fuck themselves.
LAPD is trying to hold a line here, and it looks like they're surrounded on
Fuck
both
me,
sides.
look at that.
Protesters graffiti a row of patrol cars, bashing windows,
You
busting
bunch
doors,
of
even
fucking
setting
little
them
wannabes.
ablaze.
Wow,
You little
terrific.
smuts.
This is exactly what we did not want to see.
More
I
cars
get it. Yeah,
smashed, and
yeah,
LAPD
it's fucking bullshit.
boxes litter the street as looters hit the Grove.
It's random destruction.
Looting escalates. Swarm of protesters pushing gates on Melrose, taking things large and small.
There goes the ATM. There goes the ATM and the pickup truck.
8 p.m. The curfew takes effect, and looters spread. One person even stealing an entire rack from Target. Blocks away, flames shoot from clothing stores.
That roof is caving
These
in.
people
and now you
have
see
no
this
fucking
building is
brain.
really going up.
LAPD mobilizing thousands of officers moving in for a
They're
long
just being stupid. That's all, man. I don't fucking condone that. Like I said, I don't condone that at all.
All day long, and joins us now. And Chris, where are you now?
Hey there, Ellen. So this is interesting. The LAPD air support has spotted a suspicious vehicle. They've got the light on him, and they're keeping an eye on him. The reason it's interesting is we're a block north of Melrose, and the order has just been put out to begin pulling people over. Anybody on Melrose at this point is being considered up to no good, essentially, and violation of the curfew.
How long
they're
will
going to
this
start
last,
arresting
Damien?
people. They're going to start pulling people over on Melrose. Anybody left on the road. We're talking about motorists, pulling them over and start making
Say
arrests.
what?
Cars at this point.
How long will
is,
this
Is
last?
basically facing an arrest.
I don't,
So that's what we're
dude.
looking at
I
here.
hope it doesn't last long because this is bullshit.
Just a couple of blocks from
Well, what is going to be the end game? I want to ask you, Damien. What is going to be the end game?
The end game is that they have world domination over the people, and the people will just do whatever the fuck they want. That's the end game. Unless we stand up against them as a world, not just a country, as a world. And if Australians and Japanese and Chinese and everybody stand up against their government, then they can't do this anymore. But the people aren't going to do that all across the world. It just isn't going to happen. North Korea will not stand up against their people, their government, if you will. So it's not
To use those resources for that.
it's not going to work. Like eventually something's going to break, and
to do that patrolling on the street. So that
either they're going to have to take us over by force
is helping
because we're going to fight against them,
as though the
or
been happening. We don't know.
or
if
everyone gives up, which I don't see happening.
Chris Christie getting that overview in Air 7 HD. Now watching police officers pulling cars
There's
over.
so
in
much
the
going on, you
area.
just
We
don't
got
know
that
where to
report. We got
fucking
several
look.
reports, especially from Amy
No,
Powell.
I do know where to look. I know what's coming. All right, and it's martial law across the board.
If
That's
you're-
what they're trying for right now.
We are still following this LAPD air support helicopter. He is monitoring some vehicles traveling along Waring here, and they
Oh,
are
there's going to be a lot more fucking. There's going to be a lot more cities in the coming days with large protests. There's going to be a lot more. You're going to see all 50 states involved in this, and probably like Australia and the UK and places like that. So just don't buy into the bullshit and look at it for what it really is.
Damien, hold on for that thought that there's a car in the middle of the road, the cops are around it. I don't know.
And they're gonna burn it down. The people are gonna burn it down because there's more people than cops. Believe that. They're gonna burn it fucking up.
The cops got the guns on it. The cops.
If you have thousands of people around like 10 cops, what are you gonna do? You can't kill all of us.
Two cars behind him, all three.
No, there's someone inside.
Now in the process of being.
I'm just saying, there aren't enough cops.
My part, but they are going to approach these drivers at some point and take them into custody. Here comes one person out of the car with their hands on their head. That would be the driver. And
the driver's been arrested
inside the vehicle. I can't see the
yeah, for what? What did they do?
All right, they do have their guns drawn. They have these people at gunpoint, and we will.
What did they do? Did they steal the car? Did they do anything wrong? Really?
One of the reasons we're going to watch it is.
Or is it just because they're on the road?
Yes. Because this is not just about stopping crime. This is about making sure that people's civil liberties are protected. Something that has been that was told to us earlier by somebody who was a protester was talking about.
Fuck you and your curfew. That's what I say. Like, fuck you and your curfew. You can't tell me not to be on the road because some other shit happened. Fuck yourself. This is America.
That's something that enters into the thinking here as well. So we got to see how this all plays out.
Exactly.
No, this is bullshit. This is a police state. Police state. Can I say that again? Police state?
Exactly.
Fuck all that.
But this is a group of vehicles, a group of several groups that.
I'm going to have to bow out, bro, because we've been on almost 3 hours, and I'm so tired. I've been up since like fucking 6 o'clock this morning.
I've got to get some fucking sleep myself, man.
I've been up almost 24 hours, so I'm tired.
I've been up for like that too, man. I've got to get some fucking sleep myself.
Especially anybody who's deemed.
Yeah, bro.
And perhaps some of these drivers that are driving by will take us.
But,
I'm gonna have to bow out. I'm sorry. I really would love to fucking keep doing this because it's great, but I spent so much time at work today, and I've been up since like 6 a.m. So it's coming on 24 hours that I've been awake. So I'm tired.
Here in the situation here.
Well, we're going to go back to the mainstream. I want to say thank you, Damien, for joining me, and we've got to continue to do this as much as we can because we don't know when it's going to stop. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and,
we have to keep reporting on this, and I'll report on this every night. I don't care, except for Monday, because Monday is my today is my anniversary with my wife of 5 years. So I can't celebrate it today, obviously, because I worked my ass off. But Monday we have our anniversary. We're gonna spend it the whole day together. I'm not doing any social media. I'm not looking at YouTube or anything, Facebook, none of that bullshit. I'm just gonna spend it with my wife. So
Well, just hope it doesn't escalate any further beyond fucking Monday.
I don't care what they do downtown. They better not bring it to my side of town. Because I will fucking shoot somebody. I fucking guarantee you I will. I will have my weapon on me. I will fucking shoot somebody if they try to do some bullshit. It's not going to happen. I will fucking kill them. And I'm not going to jail because I was defending my property. So I don't have to worry about that.
Right. I think it's now time for the community to stand up against this bullshit. Look after your neighbor.
The communities better stand up against it. Otherwise, it's just going to all be destroyed. So, are you as a community going to stand up and tell people this is not fucking okay? Like you're more in droves than they are. So, if we all stand together and we tell them that we're not going to fucking deal with this, then they'll go the fuck away because they don't want tens of thousands of us against maybe 1,000 of them. So, no, you can't fucking do this to my town. Fuck you.
No. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Damien and myself, we need to have some sleep. We've been up for over 24 hours each. And if there's any updates, we'll come back tomorrow if we can. We need to recharge our batteries. We need to take a deep breath. As much as we hurt on the inside because we're fucking angry, right? We need to recharge. We can't allow this to fucking defeat us. We cannot. We need to rise up and tell these bitches to fuck off.
Yeah. Stop destroying our shit. Fuck off.
And if it gotta
I eat at those restaurants. I know the people that own those restaurants, that work at those restaurants. I fucking know people all over this city. I probably know 3,000 people in my city. So I'm not fucking around. Like I don't like this. This is fucking horrible. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I hate to say this,
and to know 3,000 people in the city that you live in is not a small feat. Like you have to get out in the public and talk to people and be part of the community in order to know 3,000 people in your community. Fuck, I might know more than that.
No.
I might know 5,000 people in my community. Still, that's a large feat to know that many people within your community. So I don't know what to say other than this is my town. I love this city. All right? And I love the people in this city. You fuck with me or any of the people in my city, and I have a problem with that shit.
No. Well, we've got to wrap it up, Damien. Thank you so much for joining me, man. We got to take a breather. We got to have a bit of we got to get some sleep, man.
Yeah, I'm so tired, bro. You don't even know. I'm so tired. But it's okay. I still do it, and I love it, and I'm just tired.
I'm tired, but at the same token, I'm literally am pissed off because I know it's coming to Australia. The riots are coming. And
yeah, man, because it's going to happen everywhere because that's the way they planned it. So
And I've already said to Shay in my house, mate, if I catch these in the act, I'm going to beat the living fuck out of them. Because by the time the police come, it'll be far too fucking late. It'll be far too late.
That's why I said, I have a gun. I will shoot somebody. I don't care.
Well, it's not that, Damien. I'll have a fucking baseball bat, a metal crowbar, I'll have
Yeah,
everything.
I got a baseball bat too, bro. I got a baseball bat behind my counter, ready for anyone who wants to fuck with me.
Yeah.
But it's not as an effective tool as a gun.
Right.
If I shoot somebody, they're not getting up and running out. If I shoot somebody, they're gonna be fucking laying on the floor dying when the fucking paramedics show up.
Well, when
So
I'm
not fucking around. I don't want to beat somebody with a bat. I'm gonna fucking shoot them.
Well, let me tell you something,
Period.
Damien. Let me tell you something, Damien. I know someone who's got an air compressor. Right? An air compressor. All I've got to do is connect the hose.
Yeah, and you can shoot projectiles out of that too.
Oh, fuck
But
yeah.
it's not as effective as a gun. It's not.
Oh, it depends. It depends, Damien, because I like to blow things up.
Me too. I like fucking demolitions for sure.
Right, I like to blow things up. But anyway, we're going to sign off, Damien. Take care. God bless. And be safe, my friend.
Thank you, sir. You too.
All right. Till next time, welcome to the Resistance. Peace.